welcome back again. Another afternoon pick me up. I am having so much fun getting to spend this week with you. I hope that you're picking up some tips and you're really taking some of these to work. And speaking of work, today is action day. I've got a big action for you. Okay, so it does take some work to start thinking differently, to start training our brains, because your thoughts and your actions, they're what you've been doing all along, and they are why you are where you are. So it is going to take a little bit of resistance. It is going to take a little work and a little practice. And this one, I may lose some of you at, I'll be honest, because you may think this is really silly and you may not want to do it. But I want to encourage you, because something seemingly small that you're not doing right now is probably what's holding you back from where you say you want to be. So I encourage you to go all in with me and give this a try, at least just for the rest of the month or at least the rest of the week, and see if you notice a difference. So what you're going to do is you are going to write down 5 questions, 6 questions, just a few questions that are positive questions, that are happy, silly-go-lucky, positive questions. I'll give you some examples. So for example, what could go well? What is going well? I know so often for myself, I would see all the negatives about a situation, what people would think about, what would they say, what would they do? And always the what would they do and what would they think would be the worst case negative situation. I know for myself, I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Haven't really uncovered all those reasons as to why I think that, why I'm always expecting the negative instantly, but I've been working on it. And one way I have found is asking myself positive questions. Yes, I'm asking you to talk to yourself. That's why I said I may lose some of you here. So I want you to actually write down on a piece of paper, grab a notebook, and I want you to write down 4 or 5 of these questions. What is going well? What can I do to make someone smile? Who can I surprise right now? And when I talk about surprise, I mean, like, who can you shoot a text to? Who can you call and, surprise by just calling, or surprise by sending a message to, or maybe knock on the door next door and surprise a neighbor. Who can I flirt with today? Now, this is either flirting with your significant other, or if you don't have a significant other, I'm not recommending something else. But yes, who can I flirt with today? I know I'm going to go flirt with my husband soon. How can I have fun? What would be fun to do right now? Who do I love? What do I love? Where would I love to go? So pick any few of those questions, 4 to 6 questions, you're going to write them down. Those are going to be your questions. And what you're going to do, this is big work. This is work. I promise that there would be some muscle building, and there is some work involved in changing our mindsets and changing how we think. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to ask your questions to yourself 3 times a day, at least 3 times a day, whether it coincides with your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whether it coincides with before work, in the parking lot when you're leaving work, and then before you go to bed. I don't care when. You don't have to write down the answers. This isn't something you have to get super big about, but you can. What about, I don't know, maybe making it into a journal or a book? But you're going to ask yourself these questions to start helping yourself learn how to have happy thoughts, because these are happy questions. Who can I surprise? Right away, 3 people come to mind that I would do a cute little video for and send them to and surprise them. And I think I'll do that anyway, because I know they're going to love it. Who could I get to flirt with? Just the thought of flirting with my husband kind of gets me all happy and giggly, right? Who do I love? Right away, I think about my son and my cat in my family. So thinking about those positive things are going to help you start to think positive. And this is why we're doing the work. We're going to do it multiple times a day. So are you with me here? Are you coming with me? You're going to think about the answers to these questions. You're going to ask yourself these questions at least 3 times a day. So I can't wait to share your questions with me. And I can't wait to see what you start to notice as you start to actually do this over the next couple days. You will see a difference. I promise. I can't wait to hear.